Now I'm going to show you how to align the condenser lens. So the condenser lens, you are going to use it for the objective 10 or more. You should just put it on or off by pushing it or pulling it towards you. But don't change the focus of the condenser lens here, because this will change how the image look like. It will be more blurry if it's not properly aligned or properly focused. If you need to recenter and refocus that condenser lens, what you need to do is to focus on a sample, whichever sample, using one of the objectives. Let's go for the 20 now. So you focus on that. Then close the diaphragm completely. And then you will move the condenser lens so that you will see the edges of the diaphragm that are perfectly clear in the focal plane of your sample. So that's typically the condenser lens is out of focus because I don't see the edges of the diaphragm. Then I'm going to move the condenser lens on and you will see now the edges of the diaphragm becoming very neat. Okay, now it's a bit too bright, but you see that the edges are either blurry or neat. And that means that that's the right position for the condenser lens, and it should be like that and shouldn't be moved. So if the condenser lens is not properly in focus, then your sample will appear a bit more blurry, or the contrast will not be as good. Once the edges of the diaphragm are in focus with the sample, you will need to center this aperture in the centered field of view of the eyepiece. Okay, so if you want to align the condenser lens, you need to take out these two small screws. You put them here and here, and then you just turn them so that the aperture of the diaphragm comes at the center of the field of view that you can see with the eyepiece. So when you're turning these two small screws, it's either moving on one side or the other, and you need to put it at the center of the field of view of the eyepiece. So to improve this type of settings for these advanced settings, you can try and do that. So changing, centering again the condenser lens, or centering again the face, contrast filters. But if images are still not good, you can just call services and they will assist you or come and do that. So now you know all about aligning the condenser lens. Please just remember to put the two pins where they were to avoid losing them. Thanks for watching and work safely.